Family, hey, we are back and we have another author. I'm not going to say the last. I'm going to say we save stories for the last one because stories means so much to me and it brings people home. So watch this. I have Pastor Donna R. Walker with me. You're getting ready to be inspired beyond measure. Pastor Donna, how are you today?
I am well. Thank you for having me.
Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
All right, let's make it happen. So watch this. What made you want to become an author, Pastor Donna?
Pastor Trayon, when I was a kid, in my neighborhood, there was a man named Mr. White. I used to pass by his house every day, and he would ask me, Donna, did you graduate? I said, no, Mr. White, I'm in third grade. He said, oh, okay. Mr. White. Hi, Mr. White. Did you graduate, Donna? I said, no, sir, I'm in sixth grade. All the way up until I was in my senior year. All the kids used to tease me, and they said, Donna, why do you keep answering him? Why do you keep answering him? I said, because my mother has this thing about showing respect to your elders, and I'd rather deal with Mr. White than deal with my mama. Praise the Lord. True story. But when I got ready to graduate, I drove down. I said, Mr. White, I'm graduating. He said, hold on. He goes back in the house. And remember those old school pickle jars, the great big ones? Mm-hmm. He comes out with 2 of those. And every time that I went by and I said something to him, I spoke to him and did what I said, he would put money in the jar for me. See, had I known that he was putting money in the jar, I would have kept going by there, but I didn't know. But true story. And so it was over $500. Wow. And I'd like to say that I still have that $500, but I don't. I saved a couple of the silver dollars to remind myself that what you say and what you do, it matters.
It matters.
Because you matter.
Oh my goodness. What you say and what you do matters. Why? Because you matter. Pastor Donna, that was prolific. Let me ask you this. Safe to say you're a Tucson native?
I was born in Arkansas, but I was raised here.
For the most part, you raised your kids here and everything. You've been here a long time?
Off and on. My husband's in the military. We left for 20 years, came back.
Okay, awesome. So guess what? That's what I'm talking about. The reason why I was able to ask that question to Pastor Donna, because it was very essential that story, she talked about Mr. White, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Mr. Whites in our communities that have helped us to be who we are today, and we always believe in paying homage and giving homage where it's due. So, Pastor Donna, I appreciate it, but let's get back to the book. Tell us more about your book today.
Well, the title of my book is Encouraging Words, They Matter.
Okay.
And I'll just be honest with you. The reason I used Donna Rochelle Walker is when I was in trouble, my mother used to say Donna Rochelle, and it reminds me to be on good behavior every single time. True story.
I heard that. Awesome. So watch this. How can the community support you in the book, and how can we find more information about you? Just tell us more about you.
If you hit me up on Amazon, I do have a page, Encouraging Words, They Matter, because you matter. I just truly believe that with everything that I am.
Awesome. Question, what can you tell a young person that might want to write their first book or just don't know where to go? What can you give them as words of encouragement as we close out this segment today?
To thine own self be true. When I first released my book, my publisher talked me out of putting my picture on there because they didn't want it to be a black book. They wanted it to cross. But I was like, I'm black. And so I redid it, and I put my picture on there.
Wow.
So to thine own self be true.
To thine own self be true. Hey, I don't have nothing else more to say on that one because, man, that really resonated with me. Pastor Donna, thank you for having us, just being here and just capturing your story, because we do believe you matter, we matter, and this segment matters because guess what? Black History Month is American history. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Treya.